Hey friends, today I want to discuss the question that might be coming up for you when you are thinking about starting your own business. What if I'm just not good at anything? What if I have no natural talents or abilities or skills? Nobody looks at me and says, she's an artist, she should teach an art class, or she's a dancer, she should teach dance. Then what? Well, the fact of the matter is, friends, very few people are just naturally good at anything. A lot of us have hidden talents that then we discover as we try out new things, but most of us have no idea what we'll be good at until we start doing it. Light bulb moment, the starting is the key. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. Growing up, I was not good at really much of anything. Some people might have said I was good at a couple of things, but I was not a master of anything. So funny story, in high school, I was actually in a beauty pageant and there was a talent segment and all of the people who were in it were like, oh, I'm gonna sing, oh, I'm gonna dance, oh, I'm gonna play a beautiful instrument. And I was like, I can dance a little, I can play a little piano, I could sing a little. I was not really great at anything. I felt a little bit lost. And honestly, it was the first time that my brain started offering this story to me. You're not good at anything. I started even calling myself Jack of all trades, master of none, because it was kind of a joking way of me alleviating that shame I felt at not being exceptional at any one good thing. So years later, I was a mom staying home with a couple of kids, and I knew that I needed something for myself. I needed a hobby, an interest, a business, or something. And I thought, what am I gonna do? Like I said, not an artist, not a musician, not any of these things. But you know what? There were a few things that were interesting to me, and one of them was sewing. So I thought, what if I make a couple of quilts for my little boys? They'd love that. So I made them 2 coordinating quilts to put on their beds. They loved it. I loved it. It was fun. It was exciting. It was fulfilling. I went for it. And after that, the ball started rolling. I started learning how to sew clothes when I had a little baby girl and could make her cute things that I couldn't afford to buy. I started creating my own patterns, which was really fun and exciting. Then I decided to sell those patterns online. Then I created a blog, and then my blog shifted, and then I created a YouTube channel. One thing after another, and my talents grew. And all of a sudden I had a business that was selling things and giving offers to people that they enjoyed and helping other people feel creative and artistic. And now I help moms build businesses and feel amazing about their own lives. But how did I do it? I started. I just took one step forward. So you guys have probably heard the adage, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. I think I remember that right. Here's the thing. That is true even if the step is the wrong direction. Right? Because the wrong direction at least means you're moving. Once you start moving, it's so much easier to pivot, change direction, think, this was kind of fun, but it's not exactly what I want. The point is you'll never know unless you actually get started. So what does that mean for you? It means that you get to decide today what you want to develop in your life. Do you love self-help? Do you love artistic talents like arts and crafts and sewing and needlework? Fantastic. Do you love fitness? Do you love food? Do you love computer work and coding? If so, call me, I need you. There's so many things that you can explore, but you get to just choose. No one's gonna come down and tap you on the shoulder and say, this is it, psh, this is your passion. Actually, sometimes I think that might happen to some people, but it didn't happen to me. You get to just start. So find something that sounds fun, that might make you feel a little bit fulfilled, and just go with it. Bonus if it's something you've done before and have a little bit of expertise, because then it makes it that much easier to build a business out of it. But even if it's not exactly the right thing, it doesn't matter. It will grow and morph and pivot and change with you as your talents are built up as well. So here's an interesting analogy. Have you ever met someone who will not have a baby until they know how to parent? It's kind of silly, right? Have you ever met a person without children who's a good parent? No, of course not. You become a good parent as you parent. Because my poor first child got the crappiest mom there is because I had no idea what I was doing. My 10th child, she is lucky. She gets a mom that actually knows what she's doing. Fact of the matter is the same thing is true for business. You cannot become a successful entrepreneur without actually being an entrepreneur. There are some MBA programs that probably tell you otherwise. Oh, give us thousands of dollars and when you leave, you'll be a great business owner. False. You will have a lot of knowledge to start becoming a business owner. But guess what? You can also start with no knowledge. You get to just go to the University of Google. It's amazing. There's some stumbling, there's some confusion, there's some frustration, there's some things that go wrong, some things that go right. But the whole journey is a blast, I'm telling you, as long as you get started. Okay, so if that's you, you're thinking, yes, I want to do this. I want to get started. What do I do? There's a couple of things. I have a great PDF I'll include in the description. It's free. You download it, go through it, and it will help you get started on the path to building your own business. Number two, you can schedule a free call with me. So there's no trick to it. There's no like, I'm trying to sell you a bunch of stuff. It's just a free call, 20 minutes where we talk about what you're working on, what you want to build, and how I can help you get there. At the end, you do have the choice to start private coaching with me if you'd like, but absolutely no pressure. I love these free calls because I love hearing about what you're struggling with and how I can help. The third option is I have a course upcoming. It's called Finding Your Side Hustle. It will be starting February 15th of 2023. If you're past that, then make sure you get on my email list through that PDF, and I will make sure that you know about it in the future. If it's not there yet, again, get on that email list and I will let you know about it as soon as it's available. But I want to help you guys. Building a business has been one of the most fantastic, magnificent, brilliant, frustrating, maddening, amazing things I've ever done, and I want the same for you. Let's do it.